Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Will and Deshaun Show. Will, how are you?
I am great. How are you?
I'm well.
That's good.
And today we want to highlight some of our favorite scams here in the
My
States.
favorite American
Yeah, our
scams.
favorite American scams. Where do we begin? Of course, we won't be able to talk about all of them
Right.
because
So there's a lot.
it's a lot. But
But these are our personal opinion of things that we think are scams.
feel free to correct us in the
Let us
comments.
know what you also think is
Right.
are a scam.
One that really tugs at my heart is paying to park your car.
Yeah, that's definitely a scam. For
It's
sure.
like it makes no sense.
Does
Who
the
came up
street
with
is
that?
here?
Who came up with that?
I can park here.
Who came up with paying to park?
I have no idea. They were smart though.
Yeah,
They're very smart. However, that's a scam to do so.
like oh my god, and it's like the amounts that you have to pay is crazy too.
And especially at some places. Because remember when Juicy Crab was trying to make people pay to park in a public parking lot?
Yeah, how is that even possible?
It wasn't. A scam.
How do you get the go ahead to make people pay to park? Like
Exactly.
who is doing this?
No, absolutely not. Not doing that.
And now some people have made a business out of it. They'll go and buy them a parking garage, and then
I mean, it's smart.
they charge people.
It's a smart investment.
But yeah,
But yeah, pay to park is a scam. And they charge you to park everywhere here.
yeah,
Damn near.
yeah, a lot of places. Yeah, I hate that. That's like my top thing. Paying to park.
Mm-hmm.
It really bothers me.
Really grinds your gears.
Mm-hmm. What's one of your favorite scams?
Insurance.
Insurance is crazy.
Insurance, all of them.
I also feel like insurance is purposely done in a way that you will never completely understand. Like you will never get the
Unless you
full
probably,
understanding of
unless
what's
somebody that
actually
works there or you
happening.
really going to deep dive and do
Right.
research on how your insurance works. But it's also important to find out, right?
Right.
Because like you said, you be signing up for stuff because you have to have. See, the thing is, they force you to have insurance,
Right.
especially car insurance. Certain states, well, I'm sure all states probably,
Yeah, everywhere.
they force you to have car insurance for sure, right?
Right.
And like you said, once you get in an accident, then they want to take you around these hoops.
That's when you find out it's a scam.
Exactly.
Like, oh, okay, so that don't cover that, but that cover that.
And then you got to pay a deductible to get your car fixed.
Right.
It's like, well, how does that work? Like, what happens when I don't have any accidents the whole year or two? Do I get some of that money back? Absolutely not.
No. Okay.
That's a scam. I'm giving you money for a just in case. That's what insurance is. Insurance is you're paying me just in case.
That's exactly what it is. It's a just in case.
Whoever came up with that, you're genius, but that's mean as fuck.
And that scam been around
gonna
for a
burn
long.
in hell.
They had insurance on slaves, like way back in the day.
They were insured.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
They're gonna burn in hell, and I'm sure they are burning in hell. Whoever invented that.
The thing about some of these things is it starts out as okay, I can understand that, but then it turns into this big
thing.
Corporate greed thing that
Exactly.
they just using to make a bunch of money.
All things always start off small. Did it turn
like
nefarious?
Okay. The next thing you know, it's like, wait a minute,
You're trapped.
100 years down the line, it's like,
especially when we were talking about like healthcare, right?
Right.
Healthcare we think should be free. In certain countries, they have free healthcare. I wouldn't mind paying the extra taxes versus to have free healthcare.
I would say that
for everyone.
Absolutely. Right? I think healthcare should be free. Healthcare scam. I think healthcare should be, especially in this country that we live in, I think healthcare should be free because,
first of all,
I mean, come on now.
Absolutely. And healthcare insurance, depending on what kind of insurance that you choose, can be a scam. For those people who have to choose their deductible, you're never going to really meet your deductible. So you're never going to really get the full coverage. I always tell people, go for the copay. Never get the one where you're going to hit their deductible. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Unless you're like super sickly, but you're still paying until you hit that deductible.
Interesting.
Yeah. So always, if any job that has insurance, go to your guys' open enrollments. Ask questions. Have them explain your insurance to you. Because when you get to your healthcare facility, they may and might not even cover certain things. Like they'll cover, like the doctor will be covered under your insurance, right? But say they'll send you to an outside lab, but your insurance might not cover that lab, and now you're getting the bill for that.
I can see someone paying for stuff like a dermatologist, like the specialty people, like cosmetic surgery that can cost. So stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, wellness visits, aka your yearly physicals, those are normally that's not really a charge.
Right.
Of course, with your insurance, it's not a charge. It's covered. It's preventative health care. So just like when you go to the dentist, like when you get your teeth cleaned, that's preventative. So preventative medicine, preventative practice of medicine is quote unquote free, even though you still paying your insurance or
You already
whatever.
paid for it.
Right. So stuff like that. But like I said, especially dental insurance is a really bigger scam than health insurance. At least health insurance will cover way most stuff. You have a big dental insurance don't cover shit. You after
It
initial
just
cleaning,
cover the cleaning.
that's it.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, what am I paying insurance for? If now I still got to pay you X, Y, and Z to get this filling or this root canal, should it be covered under insurance? No.
It may cover some of it.
Very little.
Yeah. Sometimes, like I've had things like a percentage of it was covered.
Very little. I'm sure that percentage was very little.
And I still had to pay.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Unlike when you go, like you said, when you go to the doctor, you just pay. If you pay your copay, your deductible, whatever, then you get your service.
Right.
But like I said, a lot of times we have to be careful with that because a lot of times certain services that you're getting or certain tests that you might need to be ran are not covered under that insurance, especially if they do it from an outside place.
How about college tuition?
College tuition, I think it's also a scam. I think
it's so expensive. It should. Like my thing is with education, don't y'all want a smart society?
No.
Are
you crazy? No. How are we going to keep making money if people smart and they know what we're doing?
All right.
We need people to be dumb.
Y'all want people, it'll be better for all of us to be smarter. It'll be better for humanity as a whole.
Especially for people for the workforce, right? So y'all want a productive workforce. If people have the education, they can get better jobs and be have way more upward mobility.
Yeah, y'all just want a bunch of dummies out here. But the price of college tuition has soared since, back in the day when they could, pay college out their pocket, basically.
Yeah.
And it's very, very. Then there's the student loan crisis that has, taken the hold of the millennial and Generation X.
That also kind of scares people from going to college, based on the predatory student loans.
Yeah.
Especially now they're getting rid of like the Pell Grant and stuff like they're trying to eliminate everything to help people. Especially, I hear a lot of people say, well, which is kind of prove that you should go to like a community college first before you go off to university. So that way you can kind of like get something like and it's lower cost.
Well, I'm past those times. So
I mean, you still can go to school if you want to.
I'm not.
You're never too old to go to school.
I ain't going back.
Go to college.
I'd go back if it was free. I probably still wouldn't go back. Who am I kidding? But yeah.
Do you have anything that's interested?
Not really. Would you go back to school?
Yeah.
If it was free?
Would. Yeah, I probably would. Yeah. I probably would. There's a couple of things I want to learn. And there's a couple of trades I actually want to learn, to be honest.
You should do them.
There's a couple of trades I want to learn just to have the skill.
Yeah, you should definitely do them. You should look into it.
Like, especially like barbering. I feel like all men should know how to cut hair and know to do your own hair and just kind of style hair. I think barbering is a good skill.
You can learn that some other kind of way.
I mean, of course, you could learn anything on YouTube at this point. However, but I feel like to learn full like the cosmetology of it, because there is still a science on chemicals and stuff that for different type of hair,
right,
and different textures have, just not your own head. So it's kind of good to learn. I think that's a good skill to have.
Interesting. What else is a scam?
Paying rent? No.
Rent is up there.
No, I think rent should be affordable. I think it's so astronomical because of the economy now that it's crazy. So if you think about like how much we used to pay for how much we pay now for a 1-bedroom like box that some people.
So you think there needs to be some type of regulation or something?
Yeah, I think. I just think it should be affordable. Like people are struggling.
Because somebody would say, "Well, what's affordable?" Because what's affordable to one person may not be affordable.
Yeah, you're a millionaire, so you can afford anything.
A person who's makes 6 figures. Let's say that
they can afford it. I feel like there should be some kind of medians, right?
Now, do you think that because some people do what they call workforce housing and stuff like that, where they like can pay a little
income rented apartments, but sometimes income-based apartments, but that's always the case. Right. I feel like it should be that. I do feel like it should be based on your income. I mean, of course, we have like Section 8 and stuff like that.
But would you be okay? Because some people aren't okay with.
Of course, because like exactly.
This person
so no, I get it. Right? No, I get it. But again, it should be. I don't know. It's kind. I know this kind of sounds stupid, but I do feel like it should be some kind of way. It should be kind of equal, right? But even if not, like especially like older people, stuff like that, right? Retirees, like people who have children, single parents, like again. Well, I guess that's what Section 8 is for. But even like you and I, like we might can afford the rent, but we're still struggling to pay it. You know what I'm saying?
I remember always being in the zone of like, I make too much for workforce housing, but I didn't make enough to get approved for certain place. It was
Exactly.
such a funny place to be because it's like you'll go to the you'll go apply for an apartment or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, you don't make enough to work here. Okay, well, can I do the workforce? Oh, you make too much for that. So it's almost like
They keep you
you're in
this
this
little,
forgotten
yeah,
demographic or something.
yeah. You like this gray area,
Right. And I used to always thought I thought that was
yeah,
hilarious.
same.
Like I never even got emotional about it. I just thought it was funny. Like this
Mhm.
is hilarious.
Like I make too much to be poor, but
Mhm.
poor to make the good apartments.
Right,
They have
exactly.
assistance.
Exactly. hmm
Hmm.
I'm in the demographic that benefits from nothing. You don't get no type of
Exactly.
benefit.
That's why I said it. When I become wealthy financially, I'm going to create a program to help people who are working class.
Right.
Who, like you said, if something happened, you can't get like rental insurance, rental assistance, or
I
like
think speaking of
section. You
scams,
know,
why we gotta pay to apply to an apartment?
all
That is
that's a scam. All of that's a scam.
Like
Because some of them places you only get your money back. Application fees.
application fee, this fee, that fee, all
And
these extra
and the thing
fees.
is, a lot of them they so predatory because they know they're not going to give you the apartment.
Yeah.
They just get your
Yeah.
money, and because you can't get it back, because they let you know at the front at the gate that it's non-refundable.
Yeah.
That's definitely a scam.
Like where is the money going?
Exactly.
That's what I want to know.
You know what's also a scam?
What?
Where they don't give you your money back, your deposit back after you move, because they always try to find something to say that it covers
Yeah,
it.
your security deposit.
Yeah, they won't give you a security deposit.
There'll be a scratch in the wall. Yeah, that's gonna be $300.
Yep.
First of all, they was gonna repaint the wall
Yep.
anyway.
Exactly.
They're gonna redo the whole apartment.
They're going to do it anyway.
Oh my god,
That's a scam.
these apartments been scamming us for a while,
A long time.
a long time.
That's why people say bye. But
they scam you too.
That's a scam too.
I know, right?
They make
You
that
can't
so,
avoid them.
They make that so unaffordable. But hey.
Now they scamming everybody by calling themselves luxury.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
Yeah, that's the new thing. Oh,
Like,
it's luxury.
Oh,
Got the little granite
the only
top.
thing is luxury
and
is the
stuff.
leasing office and the clubhouse.
That's it.
How make that make sense?
You walk into your apartment, look just like everything else.
Exactly.
But
yeah,
anyway.
that is the new scam, the luxury apartment tag.
Scam. There's so many.
So many.
What other scams we got on that list?
Tolls.
Oh,
people
yeah,
who pay
tolls.
for road toll, like highway tolls.
That's
a scam. So I got to pay you to cross over to the next.
But someone's argument may be the money that's being paid for the tolls is going towards something that's beneficial.
So it's going towards
the
fixing the roads,
fixing the roads, or maybe
I mean, I get
towards
I get
transit.
However, that should be all covered in taxes.
I agree. You should. Yeah. Maybe but it's not. So
clearly
they charge y'all.
Exactly.
So Georgia don't have a lot of tolls.
Yeah, we don't have it. We had a toll here in Atlanta, but we don't have one anymore.
New York City got a lot of tolls.
Chicago has tolls too.
Yeah, those tolls are expensive. Where did we go? We went I think we went to like Staten Island. That toll was like $10-something, like $10 and some change. No, we drove.
Oh,
yeah, we drove. I think we drove to maybe Staten Island. Or we drove somewhere. I don't know. I was just in the car having a good time. But yeah, that toll was expensive. And that was back like 10 years ago. Ain't no telling what it is now.
Right. You know what else should be free? Produce. Like they should let trees go back to making.
It should just be a garden in every neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have
like
the basics. Because you can't grow everything everywhere. Exactly. I understand that.
Because some stuff is, like you said, some things are regional. Some fruits are regional. Like we're the peach state, right?
Right.
I have yet to see a peach tree.
They're south.
Outside of the streets. The street sides.
Yeah, they're all south. But yeah, I think produce could be maybe a farmer's market in every neighborhood. We do have some farmer's markets.
Well, and I haven't said necessarily that. It's like, again, let the trees and the earth produce like they're supposed to, like they did intentionally, like they did at the beginning. Like, people, like, it would be, I know, of course, it causes mess. So it just be fruit all over the ground. But again, if people are picking it up, and then that's what street cleaners is for.
True. You know what's a scam? Flight tickets. Why does it have to cost so much just to go to like a couple of places, like somewhere close, to go from like Atlanta to Nashville. Why does it have to cost $500?
Because we want luxury, we want to sit in the front.
Even if you sit in the back.
True. But because they have to cover fuel costs, they have to cover all the pilots. They have to
I
cover
don't
the
believe
flight
none of that
attendants.
shit.
Yeah, they do.
Whatever. It ain't gotta be that expensive. Matter of fact, if it was cheaper, you would probably make more money because more people would fly.
I mean, true. However, I mean, things that I don't necessarily think it's a scam. I just think
I think it's too
it should be
expensive.
affordable.
I feel
right?
like if it's
But we don't have
closer,
what in this world going to be affordable at this point?
I don't want to sound so cynical.
Breathing.
Now, everything affordable to me because I'm rich.
I know that's right. They're gonna say, "Why you complaining?" Yet?
Right. Because I'm complaining for my poor friends. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out.
I'm a friendly rich guy. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
still represent the people. So
you know what else is a scam?
what?
Buying water.
You think water's a scam?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because a lot of these water companies are putting that it's like alkaline and this and it's better for you and it's that, and it's really not.
Do you think water should be free?
I do think water should be free.
Because you know we can only drink certain waters. We can't drink the ocean water.
Of course, but I still think water should be free. Where we're getting water from and the water that's being filtrated
Right.
through our system, I think every home should have a filtrated water system. So that way we wouldn't have to buy bottled water.
I remember figuring out as a kid that we couldn't drink the ocean water. And I was like,
because of salt content.
Because of the salt content. And then later on, as I got older, I was like, we still can't drink. Y'all ain't figured out an invention to make it drinkable?
No.
Like, what are y'all doing?
No.
All that water out there, we can't drink and partake.
Exactly. I'm sure they probably have in some way. Don't get me wrong. That's the next best thing doing with the earth is mostly water.
Right.
So you would think that we would be able to get ocean water and drink it, right?
The data centers can't use the water from the ocean. They got to use the water from the same places where we get water from.
We're about not to have water at all, like you said, based on these data centers, because we all want to be on AI now. We want to ask ChatGPT stupid stuff and make memes.
And make memes. Those memes are important.
We want to make Michael Jackson as a YN.
Right.
So now
that's why we're getting data centers.
Now we're not going to have water, and they're putting the data centers in the poor neighborhoods and moving the people out and making people electricity bills go high as well.
What is going on in the world?
It's called money.
You know what else is a scam?
What?
The political system.
Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
Look at the president. See.
It's like
look at all of them, actually. To be honest.
It's just crazy. It's almost like too deep to get into because it's such a rabbit hole. But just the way things are, it's just crazy. So crazy that I had to I remember I was kind of getting into politics, kind of paying attention a little bit,
You should always stay abreast now. You gotta always stay abreast.
But when I realized that this just gonna always be some crazy shit. Like this is always gonna be some unfair, crazy shit.
I mean, we slide into dictatorship now, so
but to be honest, it's always been like this. It's always been crazy. You may not have seen the crazy. Now you're seeing the crazy.
Yeah.
But it's always been crazy.
Now that we're adults, we're actually seeing it. Yeah.
True. Now it's like, I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple steps back. Of course, I'm still, aware of what's going on.
You got to be.
You will go crazy.
Absolutely.
You will lose your mind.
You will.
Trying to oh my gosh.
Especially ingesting that all day, right? Say if you're watching Fox News all day, you're watching CNN all day, you're watching MSNBC, NPR, whatever kind of entertainment news cycle that these are. You will go crazy because you're ingesting it so much,
and especially if you are like one of those people.
A whole bunch of propaganda.
My heart always goes out to the people who help, the activists and all of those people, because you're up against. First of all, you're up against a population that's mostly uneducated about politics. We know some things here and there, but the meat of politics, 95% of people don't really know.
Absolutely.
We know enough to vote, basically. We know the basics, but we don't really know
we
politics.
Know some of the Constitution.
So those people who know it, they're up against that.
Yeah.
An ignorant, society, well as they're up against the people who know they're doing wrong and getting away with doing wrong, and it's not really a whole lot you can do.
Like I said, even thank God we do have people online who are telling, but like I said, you do get a lot of misinformation as well. Shout out to all those people who are giving out the real information.
Right. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, couldn't be me, but you know.
Because you don't want to be misinforming people.
Right, exactly,
Because a
exactly.
lot of us are talking about stuff that we do not know.
That's
So
90% of the internet.
yeah,
Yeah,
like they're gonna say about us in this video.
probably. Mhm. But anyway, um, we'll be here all day talking about scams because a couple of just came up in my head right now,
Right.
actually. But other than that, you got any other scams you want to highlight?
Life.
Mm. You know what? I don't want to end on that. I
No,
think life is
it's a
a.
joke. It's a joke. I'm joking.
I
I'm
think
joking.
life is a privilege. It is a
Oh
privilege
yeah, it's true.
to be
True.
here to
The system that we were
experience.
born into is a scam. That's the thing.
But you know what? Maybe we just need to look at it differently. Maybe we just need to look at everything differently.
Maybe so.
Maybe we need to have a different perspective, you know, and
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful. Right. I work
mhm.
in healthcare. I've been working in healthcare majority of my whole life. Actually, my whole life. And I've and especially with patients. Absolutely, I'm very grateful for
Like
my life
we think
and
it's a
where
scam
I'm
to
at
pay
now.
rent. Some people can't afford rent.
Exactly.
Some people live in places where they don't have water
Exactly.
and
So
electricity
we're grateful. I'm definitely grateful.
and
Like I
could
said,
drive
these are
cross
first world again,
tolls.
first world
Very
problems.
much first world
First
problems.
world problems.
Yeah.
First world problems. But like you said, what we're complaining about, it's nothing compared to what somebody else is going
Some
through
people don't have health care in their country, you
at all.
know. Some people can't afford
People don't have healthcare in
the
this
things
country.
that we oh, yeah, okay. In this city up the street.
2 doors down.
Okay, literally. But yeah, all in all, we just talking shit.
That's it.
Yeah. So I'm thankful for my life too. But other than that, feel free to tell us about the scams that you know, hate or that you love. Maybe y'all benefiting off of the scams.
Right.
I don't know. Get down in the comments, say what you want to say. But other than that, we out,
Subscribe.
yeah.
Subscribe.